Hi. So we're going to just center a knucklehead board. Knuckleheads are today's make. I've got to make about 5 of these today for some stock and a few orders that are in. If you've ordered a knucklehead, your board might be in this group. Why did it take me this long to get to it? Well, mostly I just lay on one side and figure out why to keep going. And every now and then I figure out why to keep going enough to get up and come down here and bust out a bunch of boards. Sometimes there are more boards to bust out than others, and I hope that the number of boards to bust out continues to rise. I also sadly lost Luke in the workshop. He's gone on to pursue great things in life, and I am very disappointed to no longer have someone working my stock models out, and so it's just me in here, which I've made the adjustments necessary. I'm up and running. I had delays in the fall because I was let's do this right. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Yeah, I want to make these videos like 5 minutes. So anyways, lost Luke and am just working alone. I lost time preparing the system for Luke to work in it, and was slow because I was scaling up. And then I was slow because I was scaling down again. And now I'm settled in at a good pace. And this is what it's like to run a small workshop. You know, you're going to want to try and scale up if you're successful. And I have been getting orders from all over the world. I'm really happy about it, especially my Australian orders. I'm particularly humbled to be preparing another box to go out to Australia to my dear, well, I mean, we're not dear friends because we haven't drunk together yet, but it's James Bush. Respect to you and to your friends in Australia. And here's to hopes that I can send you a nice box full of things that you wanted, versus the boxes of different from what you wanted that you've enjoyed in the past. Because in the middle of all this, I get stuff mixed up. Now, here we go. We're going to center in a jack, and we're just going to make one from a pressing. Here's a pressing I got. You can get a pressing. I know that Skate Page provides these to folks. Now, his have a folded concave. Mine are on a vectored concave. That is a vectored kick and versus a folded kick. I will probably do something about that later because it takes a little while to explain. The long and short, there's nothing flat from right behind the first set of holes, right here, right inside the first set of holes out, there's no flat. It's a gentle curve, and that gives you a lot of pop off a blunt. It gives you an interesting tail slide because you're on a rounded surface. Nobody's complaining about that, and I'm very, very pleased about that. It's not too curved. It's not spooned. It's flat across, and that might be one reason the slides aren't affected. It's not a spooned concave. It's got a flat pop, but there's no fold and then flat. It's not a flat, fold, flat with a 0 point. It's a vectored concave, and I made it with sculpture. You can go way back and see a video of me actually making the mold. It took me 4 months to make the first mold, and I have probably talked about making that first mold and the insanity of my life during that time. And my other molds are largely derived from it. I do derivative casting, then reshaping, then casting, then reshaping. And I've made probably 9 molds, probably 5 of which have been really workable. I had boards from one mold that I didn't make. A friend of mine made a mold for me. He took a board and he put blue plastic on the top of it and created his concave. And I made some boards using that. Wound up sending that mold off to be used by Whatluck Skateboards. And it is in the Whatluck workshop today. I don't know if Whatluck will ever make any more skateboards, but I have a lot of love for them. Anyway, I'm at 4 minutes. I haven't shown you a thing. So I'm going to call it quits for now and call this a preliminary shaping video. This is the cost of doing business with a crazy home workshop guy. So, all right.